Racism is an invisible enemy in America. Think of that invisible enemy that I guess unknown, but we're getting to know it a lot better.
Are you racist? I just want to ask you.
I am not. I don't have a racist bone in my body. And you can speak to a lot of people that know me very well. I have not got a racist bone in my body.
The President of the United States' job, when this kind of thing happens, is to keep temperatures down, not to put fuel on the fire.
You tweeted, when the looting starts, the shooting starts. How would you know that phrase and not know its racially charged history?
Well, I've heard that phrase for a long time. I don't know where it came from, where it originated. I view that
In
phrase as...
1967, the Miami police
Well, I don't know.
chief
I've also
used it.
heard from many other places, but...
And the tweets. When the looting starts, the shooting starts. Why those words?
It means two things, very different things. One is if there's looting, there's probably going to be shooting, and that's not as a threat. And it's also used as a threat. They're very different meanings.
That frightened a lot of people when you tweeted
It
that.
also comes from a very tough mayor, who I might have been police commissioner at the time, but I think mayor of Philadelphia named Frank Rizzo.
Hello?
You looking for a job?
Yeah, who's calling?
Look, jerky, I don't need to talk to you.
You don't need to talk to me?
Put your boss on, I'll talk to him.
Are you applying for a job?
That's right, tough guy.
Who am I speaking to?
This is Frank. Frank Rizzo.
Huh?
Frank Rizzo! Open your fucking ears, jackass.
Where are you working now?
Well, right now, I just had to leave an old job because the difference is with my fucking boss.
Huh?
I had problems with my boss.
Got troubles with your boss?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm the best. Caitlin, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll come down with my tools tomorrow and I start work.
You gonna come down and start work tomorrow?
Okay?
All
So
right.
I'll see you tomorrow with my tools, fuckface.
Regarding the fact that Trump tried to attribute the quote to the former Philadelphia mayor, Frank Rizzo, Rizzo never even said the phrase. He did, however, use racial and anti-gay slurs. He campaigned on the slogan, "Vote White," and even he was a proponent of police brutality against African Americans.
14,000 apartments in 39 different buildings, all mostly white tenants. That is until the Department of Justice took notice in 1973 and slammed Donald Trump and his father, Fred Trump, with a lawsuit. Trump management was charged with discriminating against African Americans and breaking federal law. Donald Trump, then just 27, was president of the company. The Department of Justice accused the Trumps of violating the Fair Housing Act, arguing they were turning away renters based on race and color. Who tipped them off? Local activists, so-called testers, posing as potential renters at Trump's buildings. Elise Goldweber was a lawyer for the DOJ's Fair Housing section at the time.
When the black testers came, they may have been shown apartments, but were told nothing was available. Whereas when the white testers came, yes, there were things that were available. The white people would live in Trump Village, and the people of color would live in Flatbush.
In true Trump fashion, Donald Trump hit back, telling the court, "I have never, nor has anyone in my organization ever, to the best of my knowledge, discriminated or shown bias in the renting of our apartments."
A black lady completed an application for an apartment in the building, a one-bedroom apartment, as I recall. And it was a very professionally writ application. One day, Mr. Trump and his son Donald came into the office, and I asked, as Fred Trump, what I should do with this application because she's calling me constantly. And his response to me was, "You know, I don't rent to the N-word. Put the application in the desk and forget about it."
Doesn't have a racist bone in his body.